Oh, welcome back, everybody. I'm glad you guys are joining me today. And Nancy Pelosi absolutely had one of those moments when, when you order from the House of Representatives full liquor bar way too many times, where her brain locks up and freezes and just she breaks down internally, where she says, Sunday morning, happy Sunday morning, or whatever she said, that happy morning, happy Sunday morning. She's absolutely insane. She is completely broken individual who is absolutely evil in all of the ways that she goes around doing things. She is not somebody that I would regard as a very good person. And over the weekend, she was being interviewed by, of course, one of the mainstream media individuals out there, one of those personalities, one of those actors. And she absolutely had one of those moments, which was just fantastic. I love when I see Nancy Pelosi just break down and not able to process any kind of thoughts and just comes out with something just so ridiculous. You're like, how is this lady ever elected? So before we dive into today's video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe button. If you're new here, thank you for joining me, allowing me to share some information with you. Hopefully you can share with your friends and family. And of course, let's see if we can't get this video up over 1,500 likes. And the super thanks button. If you like what I do here, you want to continue to support the content I produce, or you just want to help keep the lights on here at LBF Studios, that's one way to do it. I do appreciate those who have already done so. So let's go ahead and dive into it. Coming to us via the Gateway Pundit, it says, watch Pelosi's brain totally break for 7 seconds when hit with a question, and then she turns around and calls Trump a creature. A creature? Really? Trump a creature? I don't know. Nancy Pelosi looks like something more out of a horror movie from like the 1940s, like the Return of the Black Lagoon or something like that. The creature from the Black Lagoon, excuse me, does more than Trump does. This lady is horrifying, almost like a crypt keeper. Remember this Tales from the Crypt Keeper? Yeah, she absolutely looks more like a creature than Trump does. But I digress. Let's go ahead and dive into today's article here and take a look, see what we have. President Biden's apparent cognitive decline has been widely discussed, but another leader in the Democrat Party is signaling she might be facing similar struggles. During a Sunday interview with Dana Bash on CNN, State of the Union, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi was asked whether Democrat leaders should have done more to prevent a conservative majority on the court. For decades, Bash said conservatives have been vocal about their desire to overturn Roe v. Wade, the 1973 case legalizing, and many of the left felt Pelosi and her party should have seen this coming. The 82-year-old speaker responded to criticisms by stammering and making random constant sounds before launching to a personal attack against former President Donald Trump. She says, the point is, who would ever suspect it that a creature like Donald Trump would become president of the United States, waving a list of judges that he would appoint, therefore getting the support of the far right, and appointing those anti-dis freedom judges to court, Pelosi said with difficulty. So let's go take a listen to what Pelosi actually sounded like.
Many Democrats are angry. I know you're one of them. A lot of people in the grassroots are despondent over this draft ruling. And one reason why they're upset is because conservatives have played the long game here. You know this. They have said over and over for decades that this was their goal, to overturn Roe v. Wade, and that Democratic leaders should have seen this coming. I'm sure you've heard this too.
No, the point is who would have ever suspected that a creature like Donald Trump would become president of the United States, waving a list of judges that he would appoint, therefore getting the support of the far right, and appointing those anti-freedom justices to the court. So this is not about long game. We played a long game. We won Roe v. Wade a long time ago. We voted to protect it over time. We have elected a Democratic House of Representatives that is pro-choice. Again, you had 60 vote thing in the Senate, and some lack of clarity on part of some of the Republicans.
So check this out here.
It's massive in terms of contraception, in vitro for the damage.
Many Democrats. They're upset is because conservatives have played the long game here. You know this. They have said over and over for decades
Just watch her face.
that this was their goal, to overturn Roe v. Wade, and that Democratic leaders should have seen this coming. I'm sure you've heard this too.
No, I mean, the point is who would have ever suspected?
Get away from the bar. Stay away from the House bar, Nancy. It's not good for you. And honestly, this criticism is not really fair to the Democrats. The suggestion that they should have done something to prevent conservative justice from joining the court is ironic, given how hard they tried to sink Brett Kavanaugh's nomination. The truth is, Democrats did everything they could to prevent Roe v. Wade being overturned, but the leaked draft opinion suggests that they have failed. The 73 decision was horribly written and deeply flawed, and common sense will finally win out if it's overturned. Of course, Pelosi cannot admit any of these facts because to do so would be detrimental to her party. Instead of coming up with a coherent response, she's bumbling through an attempt to employ Democrats' favorite tactic, bashing Trump and blaming everything on her. So, yeah. What was it? Good morning, Pelosi said Sunday morning. I just want to, that's what the term was. But anyway, again, just another example of Nancy Pelosi's brain breaking on live television and people not asking the questions like, how did this lady get elected again? Maybe there were some shenanigans in San Francisco as well. Who knows? Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Of course, you guys can follow me on all my social media, including Odysee and Gab, both linked in the description down below. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe button, and of course, leave a big old let's go, Brandon. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Have a great day.